right, y'all. We're back.
We're back.
We're Black and White Randomz Podcast. I'm T, aka Sky. This is
Trish.
Alrighty. So basically, if you're new here,
yep.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
Hola. Anyway, pretty much, this is a podcast where I pretty much throw a bunch of random topics at Trish. Trish gives me whatever's on her mind,
right?
And we pretty much shoot the shit.
Yep.
I don't know how else to explain that.
That's the best way to put it. We're open to suggestions though. If there's something you want us to talk about, we'll take a suggestion.
Absolutely. Usually it's world events.
It's like everything. We've had top 5s, top 10s, sports, opinions. It's like everything.
Anywho.
Yeah.
We're gonna get ready to get this thing started.
Okay.
But make sure you guys like, comment, share,
subscribe.
And if you're on YouTube, hit that notification bell.
Yep.
If you're on any other platform that follows the podcast,
follow us. Yep.
Anywho, here we go. So let's hop into this thing.
All right.
This is a blanketed statement.
All right.
Everybody can't come with you.
No, they can't. That's a hard lesson to learn for a lot of people. A tough pill to swallow. But no, everybody can't come with you.
I feel like the more mature you get, the older you get,
the more you understand that.
The more you understand.
Yeah, that's true.
You start weeding out people that aren't necessarily for you.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily on the same trajectory. And sometimes it's not like ill will or anything. Sometimes you just outgrow people.
Yeah. Sometimes you do. And there's no shame in that. And then I think too, the older you get, you might realize someone could come with you, but you don't want them to. So
yeah.
It's a combination of it's a lot of things. But yeah, everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't go where you're going.
Everybody's not for you.
It doesn't have to be love lost, but you can't come with me in this next whatever I'm doing. Yeah.
Everybody's not for you. I mean, I feel like life experiences separates people because you start realizing that sometimes your morals don't align with someone else's, and that's totally fine. Like, you can respect it, but there's certain boundaries that you start setting for yourself. Certain people don't align, or they can't, function without inside of those boundaries. So you kind of like have to move them away or dismiss them or whatever.
Yeah, and life experiences too will weed people out. Becoming a parent, getting married, losing parents, losing grandparents, that will separate people for you too, and that will happen naturally. That won't take a lot of work on your part. So yeah, life experiences also help you start to figure out who is who and where they belong as you get older.
Death and breakups expose people. Like,
sure do.
You see their true colors.
Yeah.
In those instances.
You absolutely do.
But like I said, life usually just weeds them out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be heartbroken about it. Like, move along, move on. If somebody's like heard about it, to be honest, like, either they were too attached or they weren't the right person for you. Some people are super attached to people and things that they shouldn't be attached to. Some people create toxicity just by being in each other's presence. So like,
as much as that's definitely something I've learned. As much as you might want to love and be with someone and want to be friends with, sometimes you just not meant.
There is a friend that I had to weed out of our friend group. Personally, because she became a friend of the friend group because she grew up with me. However, had to get her up out of there because she was a negative Nancy to the fullest extent. Yeah. She wanted to hang in the group, be around the group, but talk ish about everybody in the group.
Everybody.
Like
everybody. Yeah.
And it got to the point where I was like, I don't know, she pissed me off one night, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm not taking it no more. Like, you want to try to come in and try to, think that you're cool with everybody, but you're really not cool with them, and then you in their face and then like pretending like you like them. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is like some real high school, elementary, whatever. We were in our early 20s, so
yeah, we were in. She was trying to put us all back in 13th grade.
Not 13th grade.
Yep, I said it.
All right. So we're gonna hop to this next topic.
Okay.
All right. Ravens versus the Bills. Your opinions, and for those of you outside, I think some of you guys do know about American football.
Yes.
But But this is like one of like the games of the year that's happening right now,
Yeah.
which is the two MVP candidates for the regular NFL season
Mm.
are facing each other in the playoffs.
Yep.
This Sunday coming up, and
One of
it's
them
gonna
happens to
be
be our team.
Trust and believe.
It is.
The game is taking place in New York, Buffalo, New York to be specific.
Yeah.
And our quarterback is we're from Baltimore,
So
we're
we're definitely on the Ravens fan side with this one.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be Lamar Jackson. I need your mother to line them all up and cuss them all out, because y'all have been 5-0 since she cussed you out. So lovingly get them all, whatever it takes to get them motivated, and whatever it is.
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a shootout to the end.
I kind of hope. I kind of hope it is. I don't want it to necessarily.
I don't want to be on the edge of my seat the whole game, though.
Yeah.
And then like I actually have to be at work during this game, so this is gonna be like I don't want to be on edge.
You're gonna be texting. Oh, we're definitely. I'm gonna be We're gonna be texting. You better find time to check your phone every so often, because girl, it's gonna be a hot. Not even a mess. Well, the weather's gonna be a hot mess.
I mean, yes, the weather will be a mess.
It's gonna be a factor, I think, for sure.
I mean, if it actually does snow like it's supposed to, yes.
Even that cold is gonna be.
The cold is gonna be.
Yeah.
They'll be fine. They are ready to go in the battle.
Absolutely.
They will be fine. Just like Lamar said earlier. Like,
yeah, they're gonna be all right.
Concerned about the weather. He's concerned about winning the Super Bowl, and it's one of the games he has to win to get there. So,
man, we've got.
Like, it's either win or lose. You lose, you go home. Like, this is not like the regular season.
No, there's no next week. You lose this next season.
I'm telling you right now, Lamar,
he's fired up
right now. So I don't know.
Yeah, something.
But I will say this: like, the Ravens are their own. Like,
they can be their own worst enemy,
and they don't have to be. And I'm not going to speak that over that game.
No,
I just want Lamar to go out there and show Lamar and play Lamar's game, play Raven ball. We know we can do.
And can we keep his pants up this time? Because remember last week. Yeah, his pants. Yeah, we're slipping in the middle. Can we keep his pants up?
They claim that's because like he lost weight or whatever. Like he was like 235 or something.
Yeah, but y'all got enough money. Tailor, get him new pants. Tailor them. I don't care what y'all got to do.
Yeah, the problem is they have a seamstress. So like during the season, they don't get new uniforms.
Yeah.
They have a seamstress that literally will go in and stitch their uniforms up like game after game.
I need y'all to make sure she's with y'all. If y'all are not already in Buffalo, take her with you now. Okay? I'm sure she's traveling, but if she didn't, y'all need to go get her now.
I feel like I think they wearing white on white.
Yeah, I heard it's the white on white.
I don't think his white pants can fall now. It's usually them daggone purple ones, but
I don't know. But that we all definitely noticed that because we were at the game last week. We all definitely noticed that. We were like, "Hey, his pants were falling."
His pants came down this season too. His whole entire butt was.
That wasn't even like that. Wasn't even they didn't fall down. I'm surprised they didn't call a flag on that. He pulled his pants down. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't call that one. You pulled his pants down
on national TV.
Yeah. And we can't take nothing serious, so it was just meme central.
Yeah, I just feel like with the Ravens, like they gonna have to come and
they gotta show up.
The worst thing that could potentially happen is if the game doesn't go the way we think it's gonna go, and the media is going to try to tear Lamar to shreds. I don't think that man go out there and play his best football.
That's not gonna matter.
It's
not
even his fault. They gonna make it seem like
it was him.
The worst thing to ever happen
to Baltimore football.
To him, to the NFL.
Yeah. They will try.
They believe
absolutely they'll try.
It's gonna be people coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, every other quarterback is allowed to have a bad game, or the team is allowed to fail. Anytime it's the Ravens, it's always chalked up to him.
He's not the standard quarterback.
No, he's not.
Used to have. Now, this is a fun fact.
What?
Speaking of the NFL.
What?
There are now 5 black quarterbacks remaining in the postseason right now. Although Patrick Mahomes is more white facing than anything.
Yeah, but I mean,
say that, but like, if you know what that means,
right?
However, there's literally 5 of them right now, and the only white quarterback that's left is Josh Allen, which means that technically this is historical playoff.
Yeah,
this never happened in the history of the NFL. So
I'm here for it.
Kudos.
Right, I'm here for it.
Remember, there was that stigma behind black dudes couldn't be quarterbacks.
For the longest time.
They
that
weren't
was
intelligent enough to make those decisions on the fly or make calculated decisions while they're on the field.
Well, look at them out there shutting y'all right on up. Yes.
But hey, good for them.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. Opinions on Drake suing UMG, aka Kendrick Lamar and Kendrick Lamar's record.
I'm gonna tell you what my mother would have said. Put your big boy panties on, and get over it.
My thing
get over it.
You just as soft as everybody thought you was.
Yep. Because why are you suing them?
What? Like, I don't care.
Why are you suing?
Everybody knew you were soft. As a person, as a man, I know that we say we don't judge. Like, that's the trend. No,
we listen and we don't. No, we're judging this one.
We listen and we judge.
Apparently, he's mad about. Apparently, in particular, the thing he's mad about is the PEDO line. In particular, if you're going out of all of that, he's only mad about that one particular. Come on now.
This dog, it was said in the lyrics. Like, my thing is, if people really thought you was a pedophile, dog, they wouldn't still be out here supporting you. You still got fans that go hard for you, Drake.
And will swear you won that battle.
Is it true? Because you fight this thing like it's true.
You got fans who still swear you won that battle.
And you got them straight.
They do.
Now, I could honestly say some of the other battles you probably won.
This one you did not. You didn't. No.
This song is ridiculously big. That's part of the reason. I'm pretty sure he pissed off because everywhere he go, that song is
it's still playing.
Circulation.
Yeah, still.
At the end of the day, so what? Yo, you lost a rap battle.
And he's probably worried too, like you said earlier. He's probably worried that he's gonna play that at the Super Bowl.
Oh well.
Right, that's what oh well.
It's a song. It is a song. You got mad because he put out a diss track about you and it blew up.
I saw this comparison. And it was like
and multiple diss tracks at that.
Right. And they were like, man, compared to that L Quavo took last year, you cannot be whining about that L you took, Drake. Like they were saying, like, Drake, you just being a soft, whiny baby. Exactly. No, we haven't heard no one's heard from him.
No, Quavo just make appearances everywhere. He ain't making no music.
No.
It's terrible.
Take your L and just take your L and move on.
Sometimes you just gotta know my thing is, if Drake would have just chilled out, right? Let things settle down a little bit. Came back around the springtime, dropped his little spring summer hit like he do every year.
Right.
You'd have been back on top, Drake. Like, this is the song. And this is why I say, people like, yeah, but like he making music. He's a hip hop. No, he's a hip hop artist, which you guys are correct because he's not a real rap artist. Let's get that straight. There's a difference between a rap artist and a hip hop artist. Drake is a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. He's not the greatest lyricist like everybody try to make it out the same. Like, for real. To me, Lil Wayne, and this is my personal opinion, Lil Wayne paved the way for him. Sorry about it. When it comes to like actual lyricism. He uses and he's
nowhere near that caliber. No, I don't think anyone's ever going to be at Wayne caliber, but he's nowhere near it.
My thing is, bro, just drop your little R&B hip hop track where you can sing a little bit on it or whatever. Drop your little club track and boom,
there you go.
That's his rhyme and reason every time he drop music.
Right, like you just
or go back to your little Island Boy flow or whatever it was that you was doing. Like that's
right. Fine. He just won't take. If you would just take the L. Move on.
Just took the L,
you keep
this man to court for what? And even if you win, don't nobody. I'm gonna look at you as still being soft.
But I don't. Like, my thing is,
you wasting money taking this man to court on both sides, on both parties at this point, bro.
Yeah.
Because even if you win, so what? You about to get a payment.
And then my thing too.
You still lost the rap battle, and that music still gonna be out there. They not gonna make him take the music down.
No, and I was literally just thinking, even if you can get an order for him to have to not perform it anymore, here's the thing. You can't stop the fans from singing it, and best believe they're going to keep singing it at you, whether you manage to get someone to rule he can't perform it. his fans are still gonna be singing it at you, and some of your fans are singing it when they hear it too.
Man, I just want to know what dumb lawyer took this case because they know
Yeah, I
the video
wouldn't.
getting paid out the butt. Like it is what it is.
I mean, enough money. Hell, I might have argued it for enough money. As stupid as it is, sometimes it's just you're gonna be throwing money away
for a lyric in a song, bruh. Like, I'm over it.
Just grow up.
Like,
if you're
come back to America with that type of energy,
yeah,
like,
if you're too soft to take the consequences or deal with the result of getting in a battle with somebody, don't enter one. Like, stop challenging people if you can't handle it.
And let me make this clear. That was not disrespect to Canadians, by the way. That was just telling him to take his butt back up there because he tripping.
Yeah, like if he was from some random state here, we would tell him go back whatever state he came from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he need to take his butt back home.
Yeah, go back home.
Wherever he's from.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nobody has time. Like, this is a waste of time. The whole case is literally a waste of time. Purpose, bro.
It's literally a waste. We're gonna keep up with it though.
He said he was a pedophile. That's a part of it, bro. People have been called worse than rap battles. Are y'all crazy, bro? I done heard Cassidy say all types of stuff in his. Oh my god, I ain't even gonna get on. You know. Anyway, opinions about this.
Okay.
There's been an influx of conversation that's been going on online currently.
Okay.
About men who are jealous of women. How do you feel about that? They are
jealous of what?
These relationships with these men, and instead of you feeling like you might be competing against another female because females can be petty, your man or a dude that you close to, could even be a family member, is literally competing against you and competing with you. They are jealous of what you have.
No, go back. Go find something to do.
That is also the weirdest. And then this is the craziest part. Is for real. It's a society thing. It's current day society. Because to be honest, if we were to look at men as a whole, and I'm not gonna just because women as a whole too is totally different than what it was.
Right.
Men are becoming softer, and I don't mean like. Okay, they're starting to understand, femininity a lot more. It's because they're becoming more feminine and having more feminine habits. First of all, what would provoke you as a grown man to see what a female has and be like, I should have that. I should be doing that. I should be bringing that to the table. Like, at the end of the day, it's a woman. If you feel like you ain't got your weight up, your bread up, whatever it is,
right,
that is a you problem. That has nothing to do with that female.
No, it doesn't.
A woman be laying next to her in the bed and she getting up and getting it. And I'm not saying like maybe you went after a woman that wasn't in your league, and it's hard for me to even say that because I feel like that shouldn't even be a thing because then you got men on the other side going, well, she knew I was down. She didn't try to, stick around as I was trying to get myself on. But my thing is this, when you look like you're actually trying to be successful and going out there and grinding and getting it, no female is really going to complain about that unless you no longer are trying or for whatever reason, you ain't got a job. It's 3, 4, 5, 6 years that passed. Like, yeah, now she probably gonna be barking down your ear at that point. But I don't feel a need for any man to be competing with a female for no purpose.
Like
our roles are totally different in the world.
The only instance or the only circumstance in which, not even. I feel like siblings is the only time, like siblings trying to like make their parents proud. Like, is the only time I feel like a competition between male and female makes any sense to me is if it's a sibling type thing and you're trying to, who can make your parents the proudest or who can do it. That maybe I could understand, but like, right. And that's sibling, but like outside of that, it makes no sense to me.
Exactly.
It doesn't. I can't even wrap my brain around that.
Like you sit there.
You're competing for what? Like for what?
You've been dating this man for X amount of time, and the whole time he's sitting there having all types of thoughts about what you got, how you got it, your intelligence level, like your academic background, like all of this crazy stuff. My thing is this: most men, they are not getting with women because of the types of jobs they have.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I get now, and we live in a society where a lot of things are, equal income households and stuff like that,
or close to, yeah,
or close to it, or 60-40, or whatever the case may be. I get that. There's not a lot of women that are like stay-at-home moms that, whatever.
Yeah, it's not as common now.
The new age of stay-at-home moms are staying home, but
they're doing something inside the house.
They have going on. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's just a Western culture issue. You will not find this in the East. Why?
Yeah.
Because most Eastern cultures still have traditional values,
defined roles.
Reasons.
I think they have defined, not even values, they have defined roles. Like you're expected to do X, Y, and Z, and they do X, Y, and Z.
I mean, that does come along with the values, because the values are instilled by a lot of things. You have certain religions over in the East that also don't allow for that, which is where the values come in, which then, morals, values, you can throw them hand in hand at that point. Like, we, as a society in the West, like, we all, like, it's very ego driven.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. It's very much I.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why a lot of these relationships are crashing and burning left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't be about self if you're going to be in any type of successful partnership relationship.
Jealous fool. Don't even know you married to him. That's the kicker.
Or you're ignoring the flags.
Next to this daggone man at night, and he got the spirit of jealousy up on him. Because my thing is, no, because I feel like that man shouldn't even really be envious of you either. And I'm not saying that men don't become envious of certain things. Envy is a lot better than being jealous. Envy is, I admire what you have, I wish I had it, versus, why you gotta have that, I should have that. Like, that's two different types of energy.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not. Stop being jealous. Like
get it together.
It makes no sense.
Anyway, moving along. People who are judging the rich people for being upset about the LA fires.
Okay. They have the right to be upset. They've lost their homes that they've built, all that. Okay, I get that. Although it may be very much easier for them to rebuild. I understand that. However, they are allowed to mourn for what they have lost. Even if it's going to be so much easier for them than it is for anyone else to replace, they're still allowed to say, damn, that sucks. But you're also in a much better position than the average person to not just recoup, but you don't have to worry about where you're getting ready to stay. You don't have to worry about none of the things that like the average person.
No, but you got to think about people who have like small children, like started, like they have memories in those houses, in those homes. And I get like a lot of people put emphasis on the things that they have, the things that they obtain. But you guys to say that, oh, you want to until you actually have lost a home. And then you can see mentally what that does to the brain. That has nothing to do with, okay, I'm monetarily sound. Potentially have a home somewhere else that I can move into. Or maybe this was my main home base and maybe I don't want to move to like that vacation home that I have. My kids are here, their lives are here, they're in school, their school is now disrupted or burnt down. They can't get to school, their friends are displaced or whatever it is. But once again, like I remember bringing my child home for the first time in this house.
Yeah.
I remember granddad staying in here. And this is the last time I saw my granddad. Like, you don't know what these people are going through.
No.
Like at the end of the day, unless your house burnt down, let me know. Because
right.
Y'all, like are just acting like money is the most important thing in the situation.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that. And like I get the argument though, where I get the argument when people are, I'm not going to be able to just go and buy another. I get that. But they're still allowed to feel that loss. I don't think it's right to to say they can't feel that or express that feeling of loss. They lost it too. So don't be a jackass.
Houses have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. Like, there are mansions that people have had, and yes, I said the word mansion, it doesn't matter, it's still their home. That have been around for generations, and that's generations of whatever it was,
right?
Memories,
yeah.
Homes being passed down from generation to generation, like, and now it's all gone.
Yeah,
like crazy work, right?
Right.
The other issue at hand is, and I think I also put this down in my notes because this is also crazy. Wild fact. Did you know that not only was the insurance canceled, but it was canceled 4 months prior to the fires?
Yeah.
So not only that, the other people that aren't as rich, homes burnt down as well. Since y'all tend to forget that little piece of
right
information, the insurance companies purposely canceled their insurance.
They did. Yeah, they no longer have fire.
So
they don't have fire coverage.
These people's houses got burnt down on purpose. Like they tried to call them wildfires. Y'all knew daggone well these wasn't wildfires. Y'all are doing the same thing to these people that y'all did over in Hawaii when y'all burnt them people's houses down because they wouldn't sell. But my thing is, the reason why y'all probably did in LA was because what? It's a bunch of rich people. Y'all wanted their land. Y'all knew y'all wasn't gonna be able to get the people to sell their land to y'all. Now, there was also a bunch of homeless people who were in shelters and stuff like that got misplaced because whatever got burnt down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now they back on the street. Or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So it's just like, at the end of the day, I don't know what to say about these insurance companies because, like...
Yeah, no.
The one thing about the United States government is they will do some crooked shit.
They will.
And...
They definitely will.
And
have done it.
People that own like these big construction companies and all that other stuff and these banks, they
get ready to make
crooked stuff because they want to land. They want to build up all these new homes and this and that and charge people an arm and a leg and yada yada. If they can make money off your land, they want it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep.
Like, please be careful out here. Watch ourselves. We about to go into some crazy times over these next probably 4 or 5 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Keep y'all heads up. Keep your head on the swivel. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
right.
We just getting to a point where though, like, it's just blatantly done on purpose that y'all burned in people's homes down. Sorry about it. And then y'all gonna try to blame that dude with the blowtorch who probably was a stand-in for something. Anywho.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the videos for the case that's going on to ban TikTok from America?
Some of them, yes.
Lord have mercy. First of all, who hired these people that got this man? I guess he's the owner of TikTok. I want to say, or
the dude who kept saying, "I'm Singaporean." Him. They kept saying he was from China. He's like, "I'm Singaporean."
I don't know where he was from. I'm not gonna assume he was Chinese. All I'm gonna say is he was the owner or the CEO of TikTok or whatever. I don't know. I'm assuming that's who he was because he was representing the company. And the world's dumbest questions that these people, the United States ought to be ashamed of themselves. Who was the people y'all had on that panel up there? Like, where did they come from?
I don't know. They dug them up from under some rocks.
Listen, one of the questions was so dumb.
Uh-oh.
I literally almost choked on my water.
What?
Like, the one guy was like, is it true that the app takes over your Wi-Fi in your home? He was like, it uses the Wi-Fi. And the guy was like, I'm trying to understand the question. He was like, yeah, it, like, your Wi-Fi is connected to your phone. Like, the app has to use the Wi-Fi at that point for the internet.
Right, you can.
That's every app. Every app in your phone won't use. Like, what are you talking about?
You can choose to allow it to use your Wi-Fi or your phone data. Like the same as with everything else.
Like, what? Wait a minute. Second dumbest question. That was asked.
Y'all so stupid. How old are y'all? How old are these people?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, these are probably like middle aged and like upper.
You
like,
see, no, even if
50s, baby.
y'all should know better. Unless you are 75 years old, you ought to know better. Oh my
I
god.
was like, wait, what? Like what? Like how? Every app on your phone can have access to your Wi-Fi
That's so
if you allow it.
stupid.
Like it's
So
either you're
stupid.
using your phone data or you're using Wi-Fi. Like that's it. That's all.
I can't.
Oh,
The stupid hurts, huh?
that stupid. Does
The stupid hurts.
Next dumbass question
Okay.
that he asked.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Doesn't TikTok scan the pupils inside of the app?" And the guy was like,
"Your pupils."
He was like, "Yeah, when it dilates, it collects data." And the guy was like, "No, the app."
What are we living in? Are we living in iRobot?
That we use face, like any type of facial recognition is like when they have like the filters that have like the sunglasses on there because they have to scan your eyes.
I just got
He was like, "Why would they have to scan your eyes?" He was like, "So that it can get the shit in your eyes and replace the sunglasses." Like it was.
Oh my god, I can't.
Bruh, we know who homies these are.
We absolutely know, and that's honestly that's
if y'all know the comments, let us know.
Right. If you know what that meant, look, that's the honestly. I fully believe that is the main reason they're going after TikTok. Is because it is the biggest of the social media platforms that are not controlled by the flunkies. That's it. That's the statement right there.
And they just want to be ignorant because they don't have access to it. And
also,
they can't collect the data.
Right, but also it's also like I said, it's not controlled by the flunkies. So it's the place where you can actually find factual information spread to the masses where they don't have to go read for themselves. Because in America, we're not reading for ourselves these days. We're letting people tell us. Bro, that's the one you can.
When that dude said,
but that's the one where you can go and that information is available to you and you ain't got to go look for it yourself. For the benefits of that alone, that's why they're going after it. I cannot be convinced otherwise.
That's part of it, but for real, let's call it spade a spade. It's because none of Trump homeboys on it.
That's why I said none of the flunkies. None of the flunkies have it.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. They're not even smart enough to spread some false news on there. It'll get on the app.
But it's going to be debunked very fast.
They are just goofy.
Yeah, that's why that's why I said because it's not owned by the flunkies.
The fact that y'all can't own it, y'all gonna ban it from the United States, bro. Talking about they spying on us. Dog, it's been the Chinese
the Chinese did more spying on us on Facebook.
Drones flying over the United States for forever.
Right, Facebook
like, come on, bro.
Facebook did more during the last two elections than TikTok did. Facebook is fine.
Bro, they've been having drone sightings in the United States forever.
It's becoming more and more frequent.
TikTok is the enemy. Sir, listen. All I'm gonna say is
grow up.
I hope not a smart person in the United States turn their TV on for the inauguration.
I'm not watching it. I'm not.
We're gonna leave it at that.
I'm not watching
because it's MLK Day and we gonna celebrate MLK. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure he about turning over in his grave that man finna get inaugurated on his birthday. Anyway, y'all like, comment,
share,
subscribe.
Come back and see us.
That notification bell. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.